There we go. It was on when we hit the live button. So, can you
hear
guys
us?
hear us now? Hopefully it's shutting. There we go.
Yay!
That's weird. We actually made sure the microphone was working, and then we hit the live button, and it stopped working. That's
We're
weird.
back.
So anyway, we were saying happy hump day. It's Wednesday.
We made it this far.
We made it another day.
We might as well finish this week out. What do you guys think?
Yeah, and we were actually just in the middle of filming our Keto Crate. Our Keto Crate came today.
Yes!
And it's really cool. There's some cool stuff in there. So that's going to go up tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
And yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like looking in the chat and like all you guys were talking like 10 minutes before we even started the video.
I couldn't wait to see you guys, but I had to go pee first.
So, okay, so let's take a look at the comments real quick because there's a bunch of them.
Hello.
Look, so Tara is here. What's
Hey,
up,
Tara?
Tara? Ann is here. Nev
Hi,
is here.
Ann. Hi,
Jason from Canada. Rhonda is here. A
What's up,
Keto
Jason?
Mom.
Keto
Oh,
Mom.
wow, look at all of you guys. So many awesome people. You guys were all having a long conversation long before we even got in here.
I love that.
Joe is in here. He's asking if anybody's going to low carb Palm Beach. We're still thinking about it. I'm going to look into it. Katie is here. What's up, Katie? Paul's here. Rhonda. Okay.
Hey, everybody.
So I think I saw Chris. Janice is here. Gigi Ever is here. It says, you guys make my day.
You make my day.
MJ is here. Chris, are we there yet?
Well, you can never ask that. That's what every kid on every trip. Oh my gracious.
Chris probably hears that a lot too with 6 kids.
I can remember how many times the kids would be like, Mom, 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 Mom. And I'd finally be like, there's no one here by that name.
Katie says if September wins again tonight, I'm sending her money to buy me a lottery ticket.
She's going to be buying a lot of lottery tickets because I'm going in on that too.
Okay, so welcome to day 4 of the 12 days of keto. I'm Joe.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're two crazy ketos. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Make sure you guys go check out our website. I'll put up the thing right here. It's twocrazyketos@gmail.com is our email address. And then our website is twocrazyketos.com. Today is actually going to be sponsored by Alterna Sweets.
So do I get my song?
You're going to do your song.
Here we go. On the 4th day of keto, 2 crazy ketos gave away Alterna Sweet sauces, Chris and Miriam's keto chow, perfect keto goodies, and a keto coach ketone meter.
That was pretty good.
I'll have another chance at the end to sing it. Hopefully get it all the way out.
So if you've never tried Alterna Sweets makes the most delicious barbecue sauce and a ketchup. And we had tried it a couple of years ago. It came in like one of our keto crates, and I liked it, but it was like a couple of extra net carbs. Wasn't really super happy with that. Mm-hmm. We got to meet the owners at KetoCon.
What an awesome family!
Just awesome yeah, they reformulated it, and it's incredible. And they're one of the hardest working families I have ever met.
Seriously, I thought that we worked hard. Not even the tip of the iceberg.
Their son is like doing all the packaging and stuff like that. So
yeah.
So they have 3 different things. They have a barbecue sauce. You can buy it like this.
Which is really, really good.
They have a classic tomato ketchup. It's 1 net carb per serving. It's really good. And then they have my favorite, which is the spicy tomato ketchup.
Which we cannot keep in stock here in the Stauffer household because Joe is in love with it.
And the barbecue sauce is 2 net carbs. And just to give you guys an idea, because I know a lot of people like they use the GQs, and sometimes we do as well. Mm-hmm. But listen to the ingredients in this: is water, tomato paste, blackstrap molasses, white distilled vinegar, non-GMO erythritol, butter, salt, sea salt, natural liquid smoke, spices, natural flavors, onions, paprika, garlic, stevia, and red chili peppers. I mean, you can't get cleaner than that.
It's really, really good. It's very tasty. And I can remember thinking like, well, I guess we're just not going to have barbecue sauce. And
well, we get to have some tonight because we are actually going over to our pastor's house for dinner after this, and we're barbecuing. And so we are I've got ribs on my smoker right now. We're bringing some ribs with us.
Yeah, he was like, come over. We're going to have a fire pit like outside. Bring meat. And we're like, we're there. We'll bring the meat.
If you'd like a lot of barbecue sauce, by the way, these are $10.25 a jar. There's a link down in the description. You can use the code 2crazyketos. I think it gets you 5% off. If you buy 3 bottles or more, you get free shipping.
Or you can buy it the way Joe buys it.
Or yeah, if you eat a lot of barbecue sauce, you can get it like that. Hey, it's a huge savings because this is a half a gallon of barbecue sauce.
Gallon.
And this is $36. So that's a huge difference between this and this.
It also does not hurt the fact that you would like to just take a straw and
I
drink
keep
it.
asking Jared to please do the ketchup that way because we go through the ketchup. Anthony will drink this right out of the bottle if we let him.
It's very tasty.
So that is Alterna Sweets. So let's just check in with the comments real quick and then we'll do yesterday's giveaway.
Did we get cheese? We missed cheese
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yes, we forgot cheese yesterday and Chris from Keto Chow messaged us that like you guys did not eat your cheese.
So that means we get 2 cheeses.
Well, let's take a look at the comments real quick.
I'm getting my 2 cheese.
So MJ said I'm the only one who's outside. See how far behind we are? Let's see, get into these comments. Okay, Rachel said she can hear us. Good. Hungry Heath, huge learning curve, LOL. It is. September said, Katie, if I win again, I'm buying a crap ton of $1 million lottery tickets.
Seriously. Okay, so for day 3.
Wait a second. I didn't get to mine yet.
It's aged cheddar.
Where is day 3?
Oh, you gotta open it up.
Oh, you gotta open it up.
Open your box.
Open it up. And day
There's
3 is
number
up
3.
here.
We're day behind and a cheese short.
What is this?
I'm not missing out on my cheese.
Oh, it's just aged cheddar.
It's just aged cheddar.
Well, I'm only gonna eat a piece of this because I want to try the other one.
I'm gonna eat both of them.
I'm gonna eat it, just not right now. That's good.
Very good. Very, very good. And what is day 4? It's up here. It's behind the star.
Oh, cool.
What do we have? It's
More aged cheddar. We don't even have to eat it.
Man!
It's more aged cheddar.
They
I'll
should
save
give
that
us a
for
different
later.
one, don't you think?
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat my cheddar.
Well, we
with-
clearly didn't miss
This
anything.
is the way you eat cheese.
We actually didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Did you bring me a piece of meat?
I found this
Table meat.
artisanal like salamis at Whole Foods, and it was like on Prime thing. It was like normally at $9 down to $4.
I feel like artisanal is like the learning toy, the learning word for toys. Remember when it's like you put artisanal on it, slap that on it, and you can add $5 to whatever it is that you're selling.
Super clean ingredients. Okay.
That's good though.
That is really good. Okay, Suzette is here. She said, welcome. I'm new to your channel. You guys are cool. Well, welcome to the family, Suzette.
Welcome. Dang, this is
Keto
good.
Cammy said, I finally made it on live. You guys, I love you guys.
Welcome.
Katie said, peeing is good, Rachel.
It's a must. And if you're new to the keto diet, welcome to peeing. You're going to have to stop about 50,000 times a day.
Patty Epps says, I love the sweatshirt, Rachel.
No, thank you.
Katrina said, hey, guys.
Target. This one was only $8, so I could afford it. Some of the Target ones, it was like $30 for a sweatshirt. I was like, excuse me, I'm gonna need to speak to a manager. Who's pricing this? $30? I need like 24.
MJ said, how is Keto Crate shipped? I won one from Watch Autumn Keto, and I'm looking forward to it. Should I stock the UPS, or the FedEx? It comes UPS. Or USPS. It comes from the post office. It comes from the post office.
Comes through the post office.
Red Wine said, I was up running around at 2 a.m. this morning and wished you guys were on. I was bored.
I'm sorry.
Kiddo Mom said, Joe, the iPad baby.
Hey.
Claudia said, just ordered some Alterna from Vitacost.
Oh, nice.
So,
I'll have to check that place out.
Stephanie said, hi from Las Vegas.
Hey.
Miriam is on. She's under the Keto Chow name today.
Oh my goodness, she's in Las Vegas. So we should send September.
September, you need to go visit Stephanie in Las Vegas.
What should she be betting on?
So if you're new to our channel, September has won 2 of our giveaways in the last month. So
well, I love her name because September is my birthday month.
Chris said, dang, I forgot to hit like. Okay. So you want to do the Keto Crate?
Yes.
Or not the Keto Crate, the Keto Chow.
Keto Crate is mañana.
Heather said we have a half-gallon bottle of the barbecue sauce. Yeah, it is just awesome.
We just can't keep it in stock here.
Rachel said she ordered a bunch of the Alterna Sweets on Black Friday. She can't wait to try it.
Oh, awesome. You're going to love it. It's really good. Really, really good barbecue
I can't
sauce.
keep up with you guys. You guys are making so many comments. This is so awesome. Rachel said, has anyone made cocktail sauce from the ketchup? I have not done that, but I did use their barbecue sauce to make maple bacon wrapped wings.
Yes.
And that was really good.
We're going to be doing a video on that soon.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to give away this keto crate, this keto chow box. I don't know why I keep saying
You're
keto
going
crate.
to call it keto crate at least 4 more times.
Okay, so this is keto chow. It's a meal replacement, and I wanted to share something that we talked about yesterday. So I was asking Chris for a logo for a thing, and he sent me like all of his different logos. And if you've ever had, we don't have the old one here, but if you've ever had the keto chow, you've seen like the blender bottles. It has their old logo, and then they went to the new logo, which is this one right here. So he sent me this really cool one, and I want to play it real quick because it is like super awesome.
Super cool.
Hey, hey.
How cool is that?
Is that not the coolest thing ever?
That is the neatest. So that was his transition from one logo to another logo.
I just loved that thing. It was so awesome.
Brilliant.
So-
I almost think that should just be on the website all the time. So
Slapstick
cool.
says I've gotten multiple Aldi's cheese calendars.
Oh yeah.
So, okay.
tasty.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it away. So we had asked everybody to leave comments yesterday. We're going to go ahead and switch over to that. I already have the URL right here. Let's see how many there are.
People are in there.
Oh, I'm trying to click on the live stream instead of the actual channel.
Here we go.
There are
Ooh!
294 unique comments.
194. This is exciting.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Pick a winner. The winner is Nancy A. Nancy said, your makeup is a hoot. I love it. You are so festive.
Thank you, Miss Nancy.
Not for nothing. Didn't Nancy recently win something too?
September and Nancy
We've
need
got
to go
some
on a
lucky
trip
subscribers.
together.
Wow, yeah, you guys definitely, both of
Congratulations.
you need to go to Stephanie and visit in Vegas.
Las Vegas.
So
Congratulations, Miss Nancy.
Chris said that animation was on the website for a few months. Then we got the witch. I don't know. I like the witch too,
witch
though.
is-
You almost have to change them out all the time.
That witch is awesome.
So Nancy, do us a favor. Please send us an email to krazyketos@gmail.com, and we are going to send this box out to you guys.
It is
out to
so
you.
amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to call it Keto Crate one more time?
No, I'm not going to call it Keto Crate. But since we're talking about Keto Crate, guys, when you watch our Keto Crate video tomorrow, make sure you go check it out, especially if you're new to our channel. We are giving away 3 Keto
Yes.
Crates in that video.
3. And we're
3.
giving out one.
Plus, we have another one
Day
that'll
after
be on
tomorrow.
the Keto Crate day. So that
A
is
lot of Keto Crates.
a lot of Keto Crates this month. So what's going on? Lisa said, hi, you two. I finally caught the live stream. Congrats, Nancy. Lots of
Yay.
congratulations to Nancy.
I love that. You guys are so supportive and so encouraging of one another, and I love that. And that's definitely, I haven't posted on Instagram what I'm thankful for today, along with my ketone meter reading, which was a 1.4. Yo, bam. I'm like, I'm having a celebration, but really I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's always successful. But what I'm really thankful for is you guys. The fact that I don't have to do this thing alone,
Yeah.
right? I can celebrate my victories with you guys. I can share my losses because sometimes I have a stinky day. And I can share those with you too. And you guys don't hate on me. You love me in spite of it. So thank you.
I'm just seeing some of these comments, and it is like hysterical. So Keto Cindy, keeping it real over 50, said she made our cheese crackers yesterday.
Oh, yum.
I'm working on a butter one, and then I came up with the idea. One of my favorite crackers used to be those chicken in a biscuit, or chicken in a biscuit, right?
Is it in a biscuit or a basket?
Chicken in a biscuit.
A tisket, a tasket.
And so I want to try to make those. I was thinking about using the chicken keto chow.
We got to try that because I love that cracker also.
Yeah. Katie said 3 keto crates, including the one that September will win, or besides the one that she's going to win.
Right. Aw, that's awesome.
Rachel, Desiree wants to know, how was your hot date last night?
It was so good. So Caleb and I went to go see Joker, and I'm gonna say right now that was not for children. I mean, it is rated R, and Caleb is over 18 now, so we were comfortable to get in. But it was really good, and he's studying to be a psychologist, and it was like fascinating from that perspective because it was really like Joker's like spiral into what made him so chaotic and into anarchy and stuff. And I mean, he had a rough life. I mean,
My
in this
thing
version.
is, there are a lot of DC villains.
Yes, there are.
Why do we have to keep seeing Joker movies?
I don't know. I mean, the way that they kind of rebooted him with this origin story was kind of interesting. And the first time that I've ever seen Bruce Wayne's father not portrayed as like this great guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of a butt.
I'm just going to wait and buy it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Miriam said, we're thankful for you and for Rachel and Joe.
I'm thankful for you.
James says, doing it alone sucks. It's better with others.
It really does. It feels very isolated. Even when you get into like January, February, when you feel like the whole world is dieting for at least that first week of January, I felt like I was alone on my own little island every single January. And this year, not so much.
Janice says her ketones were a 0.3. You're still in ketosis. Don't listen to everybody who says it's got to be a 0.5 or higher. If you're registering something, you have ketones in your blood. Some people just have lower ketone levels floating around in their blood because your body is utilizing them better. Look at Goody Beats. Goody Beats, who is organizing this entire ketosis holiday challenge, he's been putting up 0.4s. I mean, you're still producing ketones. I average like a 0.4.
Also, we just turned the lights off.
We just turned everything off.
Did everything go off?
No.
Oh, okay. So, also, I remember, Janice, you had posted your results earlier in the week, and it was lower. I want to say it was like a 0.1 earlier. So you are experiencing progress. So don't get discouraged. Hey, and we're back. Let there be light. And there was light. And it was good. It is good. It's better than being in the dark. So
There we go.
not so much of a haunted house anymore.
Okay. So, yeah. So I don't put a lot of stock in those numbers. I put a stock in how I'm feeling.
Yes.
That's what's most important to me.
My energy level is very much up. And I want to say thank you. I know you all are praying for me because I feel crazy better, like way better than I did earlier in this week. So thank you for your prayers and your good vibes coming my way.
Jen wants to know if Keto Chow is ever going to be offered in stores. I'll let Chris answer that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you, I would hope not. Because
You think so?
Chris and Miriam have the best customer service. They were talking
do.
about it on their live stream last night. And just when you have to ship to a store, sometimes
You
that
lose-
gets lost. It's kind of like when you have a little tiny hole-in-the-wall restaurant or diner, which is always my favorite, and then they decide, hey, we're super busy. We don't want to have 2-hour waits anymore. So they expand, and then the food quality goes down.
I
because
know-
they got to keep up with that.
I know that they've had to continue to enlarge. They're like Jabez. They've got to continue to enlarge their territory. They've gotten bigger and bigger as far as the warehouse goes, but still them.
Right. It's like I placed my order for Keto Chow at like 10 o'clock at night on Monday. And at 8 in the morning, I got a thing. It's being shipped. It's already been shipped.
I am looking at the back of my eyelids at 10 o'clock.
Not me.
Are you guys up? Are you night owls? Or are you like Joe? Or are you...
Shanta says, I
Chickens
think
like
I have
me.
unflavored Keto Chow. Not sure what this is I have. They do have something. It's the base where you can add it to your own protein powder because some people want to use different protein powders
Is it
or they
Ace
don't
of
want to
Base?
have sweeteners.
Like
it's
that
the base.
musical band that I used to listen to in the 90s?
Jackie
this song.
said she's loving your Christmas outfits. You are the best. And Joe, are you loving and I'm loving your cheese recipe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Renee said, I've been sharing y'all's YouTube and Facebook page with lots of people lately on
Thank
another
you.
keto Facebook page.
I appreciate that.
Yep, Rachel said it's chicken and a biscuits.
Chicken and a biscuit.
Eva said, I need the Spider-Man mug for real.
Yes. Disney store. The character premiere store, I don't know if you guys have like outlets for Disney, but some of the bigger malls, like the Simon malls that have like the Mills, Sawgrass Mills, and there's ones across the country, a lot of them have like a Disney outlet.
Chris said
outlet
that
girl.
in answering Jen, he said, we have it in some stores in Utah. The problem is we're not taking debt or outside investment, so it takes a while to scale up to that level of inventory.
No debt life, man.
That's the way to live.
I'm loving it.
Tara wants to see Mr. Rogers. You got to see that.
I did, and it was excellent. It was definitely the story of how one person who is just determined to love everybody in their realm of influence, be super present in the moment, really goes with like December, like Christmas present, being really present. He was just a very present individual. His life is amazing, and it was a really good movie.
Miriam said she wants to make the Cheez-Its so bad, or at least she wants to make Chris to make them.
Aw. They're pretty easy.
They were talking on their live stream last night. They had the coolest thing that they're doing is they have 6 kids, right? And
Beautiful.
awesome kids.
Gorgeous children.
And so they're doing it every day. One of the kids is responsible to do all the cooking for the house.
Well, different kids, because they have younger kids too that
I just think it's awesome.
can't reach
Why didn't
the
we do
counter
that?
space. I don't know. We really missed out.
We definitely should have done that.
I can remember when we were watching those kid-aged cooking shows, you know, where it was like,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like a
the one with
5-year-old.
Gordon Ramsay.
And I felt like, man, I stink as a mom. Not one child in this house can make a beef Wellington.
How about the fact that those kids can outcook you?
Oh, well, easily. Circles. Hey, bud, they could outcook you.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
But at least I can cook.
Yeah, but I mean, ooh.
The cool thing is that Anthony can cook, so a lot of times we're just like, Anthony, go make your brother something to eat.
Go feed your brother. You are your brother's keeper.
KJ said everyone joins a gym in January, and then the 1st of February, it clears out again. That is so true.
If you are going to join a gym, I recommend joining by the month and say, like, you know what? If I'm still here in February, I'll go ahead and re-up for the next month. But yes, how many times did we buy like a lifetime measure, like, you know, or lifetime membership or a 1-year membership? And yeah, it became like when I would drive by, like, hey, there's my gym. Right there, I just passed my gym.
Rhonda said the Cheez-It recipe, if you add cream cheese, it changes the texture. Add 1 ounce per cup of cheese. I love when you guys take our things and change it and make it even better.
Ooh. I feel like you need to dust it with a little sour cream, like, you know, if you have like a seasoning.
So yeah, see, September said she averages 0.8 in ketones, and she's been keto for a while. When she started, it was like 1.3. It's the same thing with me. When I first started, I was always like in like high 1.5, almost 2. Now I average literally like a 0.4.
I think my body is just in shock after Thanksgiving meals, that it's just like, oh my goodness, you're behaving yourself. This is rare.
Now I've said as long as I'm losing and feeling great, I think I don't need to check mine, or should I? No, you don't need to.
No, you don't have to.
She's like, I don't understand why people buy ketone stuff to drink unless they're not eating right. Okay, let's talk about exogenous ketones.
Exogenous
ketones. That's I love talking about exogenous ketones.
He does. It's kind of weird.
So
I'm going to eat some more cheese.
Exogenous ketones have their place, but it is not to lose weight.
Right.
One of the reasons that they're going to make you feel really good on keto is because the ketones are bound to salts. They're bound to electrolytes. So electrolytes are going to make you feel good when you take those electrolytes in. They will give you some increased energy, both from the electrolytes and from the ketones.
I feel like this one tastes
because they
better.
go right to your mind.
It's the same, but it tastes better.
Okay. So they will make you feel better. They will give you a burst of energy. They will give you a whole bunch of mental clarity, but it is short-lived. It's only going to last about 30 minutes. If you really want to get that for a longer period of time, get some MCT oil, put it in your coffee, drink it. I'll just put a spoon of it in my mouth and stay in your bathroom. But you're going to get that same
Stay in your
effect,
bathroom.
but it'll last for 3 or 4 hours. But they have their place, but most people don't need them. And if you see any company, anybody who's pushing exogenous ketones saying, these are going to help you lose weight, these are going to make you lose weight, you can eat anything you want and take these,
No.
they're lying.
They're lying.
Okay, Perfect Keto, which is one of our favorite companies, sells exogenous ketones. And if you go into their question and answer section, they actually say right in there, these are not going to help you lose weight. They're going to help you because you're going to feel better while you're in your transition.
Yeah.
But they're not going to make you burn fat any faster. And I can't stand it when these companies are telling you that. Bottom line is all of these ketones, they all come from the same place. It's GoBHB. So it's just all they're doing is binding it to something and then adding in their flavors, but all the different companies, they get their ketones from the same place. It's GoBHB. So that's my little spiel. So like I take them once in a while when I want a jolt of energy, but they can get away with saying they put you in ketosis because you're burning ketones. Chris talks about it all the time.
That's not dietary
Ketosis is just using ketones for your fuel. Well, if you take them, you're going to be. It doesn't mean you're burning ketones. It doesn't mean you're like making ketones. It just means you're using them.
Right.
So, I mean, we can have our kids who don't do keto. We'll take them, and they would be using those because your brain is going to use them first. Okay, so Tara said she's out of keto sticks for my meter.
At least the Keto Coach ones are more like inexpensive than some of the other ones.
Keto Coach is more expensive. They're 59 cents if you sign up for the subscribe and save, and I think they're 69 cents if you don't do that, and they're available on Amazon. So if you want them really quick, you can do them on Amazon if you have Prime and get them in 2 days. Jason said, I haven't checked my ketones in months. I've switched to testing glucose. Now, that's what I do. I test my glucose probably at least every other day, sometimes more. Depends on how I'm feeling. And that's why even when we test products, I don't bother testing ketones. I test glucose. That, to me, is what matters. And what you're going to find is that if your glucose goes up, your ketones are going to go down. If your glucose is low, you're going to have higher ketones. And so that's what really matters, because it's more of an instantaneous thing. If you eat some sugar, if you eat something that's going to, bump up your blood glucose, you're going to see an effect within 30 minutes to an hour. And then by 2 hours, it should start coming back down.
And you're not really using that to see, like, am I doing the right thing? You know when you're doing the right thing. It's when you, like, come across something that maybe has a questionable ingredient or you're not sure how it's going to affect you. That's when you test.
I want to test. Like, if for example, the Built Bars, some people, they elevate their blood sugar. To me, if it only elevates 10 points, 15 points, I'm okay with it as a treat. Doesn't mean but now I'm going to tell myself, you can't have that every day, because that's going to elevate your blood glucose a little bit more. So I'll have it as a treat, and I will only have it with a meal, as opposed to something like a Perfect Keto bar that doesn't affect me at all, which the Built Bars didn't affect me either. But if something like a Perfect Keto bar and I know it doesn't affect me, I'll be like, this can be my meal. I can have one of these every single day because it's not going to affect my blood sugar.
Yeah.
So I test that a lot more. Tara said her husband's a night owl. He just switched back to the night shifts.
Oh, wow. I see Tony Damien. Hey, Miss Tony.
Hey, Tony.
How's it going?
Chris said Mr. Rogers is the polar opposite of the Joker.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Them in a mashup. That would be the Odd Couple. That would be a fun movie about them living together.
Ruby says, I love you guys. I am doing this alone. My biggest accomplishment is I've not had a Diet Coke in 13 days, and I usually drink NVK.
Wow, well,
first of all, you're not
awesome.
alone.
You've got us, and you're stuck with us now, ma'am.
And if you're part of our Facebook family group, you have over 1,000 people in there that will continue to talk to you and just keep you on your journey.
When you're having great days and when you're having bad days.
Yep. Lisa said, I'm loving all the festive decor behind you. So pretty. I'm in bed by 9 p.m. I can't even keep my eyes open at 10 either.
Seriously.
I need to catch up and get your Cheez-Its recipe.
Yeah.
So Cheez-Its recipe, if you go to our website and you go to the recipes, it's going to be listed under snacks and appetizers. And there's also a video for it. Let's see. Trying to keep up. Rachel says Tom Hanks is her favorite male actor and has been for many years.
He is brilliant. He is somebody that just absolutely gets so immersed in a role. I remember when he did, what was the one where it was a Castaway? And I thought, there is no way that this guy is going to be able to pull off being the only person in this movie. I am not going to want to watch it with one actor. Oh my goodness. I was mesmerized.
Chris said Miriam wants to buy an elliptical for the office. I said we should wait until March. What is in March that you have to wait till March?
Well, I don't know. I would just wait until you can get it like at a super discount from somebody who purchased it in January and then is like done with it by February.
Look on February 1st. I'm sure you can find them on OfferUp for like, pennies on the dollar.
I got an elliptical one time and it became the most amazing coat hanger. It would fit so many clothes. Once I was done, I was like hanging up the clothes. I could just hang it on that. I mean, I didn't use it as an exercise machine, but...
Jen said her hubby avoids the gym in January, and then by February, he's able to get back in with no issues. Yeah, that's what happens.
Probably smart.
Gail asked, Joe, how did you become such a great cook? Did you cook prior to keto? Yes, I did cook prior to keto. I grew up with my dad cooking.
We would have died of starvation.
My dad was the cook in the house, so he taught me how to cook. And I always loved cooking with him, and I always liked baking and stuff like that. A lot of stuff self-taught and stuff like that. When I was in college, I took some classes at the Culinary Institute of America, just like on side time. It was fun to do. And so when I met Rachel, she didn't know how to cook. So I did all of the cooking. Do you remember what the first thing I made for you was?
Was it lasagna?
No.
Was it sausage and peppers?
No. It was from the mall.
Oh, it was the
bourbon chicken.
Yes.
When you ever go to the mall and you get that bourbon chicken, that's what I made for you.
You actually made a keto version of that.
I'm still working on perfecting it. So I made a bourbon chicken for her. Then
we need to make that because it's good.
Funny story about me cooking for Rachel. So go over to her house, and she's like, "You're gonna meet my dad. My dad and my mom are coming over to cook."
You mean they're coming for dinner?
Yeah. Well, they're coming over. I'm gonna cook.
Yeah.
And so I was making baked ziti, right? Mm-hmm. Big ziti. I put everything in a Corningware, and she had an older stove.
Yes.
And I did not know, like, her stove took forever to, like, cool down and stuff. It wasn't like my stove. And I also was I always cooked on gas. So I was never on electric stoves. Took the Corningware, put it on top of the stove. And this was like an hour after we used it.
It was.
The entire Corningware split.
Exploded.
And exploded spaghetti sauce all over the kitchen, down inside between the glass.
In the oven. Yeah.
15 minutes before her parents showed up.
He really knows how to make a good impression. The other thing that he did right about in this time frame is he's like, you know what? I have a landscaping business. I got you, baby.
Oh my gosh.
I will mow your lawn for you. The first time he comes to mow the lawn, somebody that was working for him had the weed eater. It hit a rock and completely smashed out my front window.
Shattered the front window.
Yeah. It was like, I got you.
KJ said, don't buy an elliptical, commit to walking outside.
I love walking, and I can do it without whatever amount of time that I have.
My thing is, if you're anywhere near a Planet Fitness or a YouFit, it's $10 a month. How much does an elliptical cost?
Well, not that
Well, I guess still, you might want to have it in your house. But my
Yeah.
thing, I don't want to spend $500
You know what
on
I
an
really
elliptical.
don't like about some of these gyms is that they're having things like pizza day and donut day and like tempting people with things.
Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Shanta said she ordered Keto Chow and forgot to order my shaker bottle.
Ruh-roh.
I go to the store and I mix like 3 of these. Chris said he can give way more about the nuance of BHB product production than you want. Yeah. Again, I mess with them once in a while, but I also know what I'm using it for. Like, you'll use it once in a while, like on a Sunday morning when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I need instant energy.
Yeah, I've got to get going. I've got 4 services ahead of me. I won't be coming home for another 12 hours. That's one of those days where it's like, just get you started. If I have a lot of shipping to do, I look out into that garage and I'm like, I can't even adult right now.
Yeah. Eva says Amazon sells powdered sour cream. You could make sour cream and chive crackers. I'd have to look at that. A lot of those powdered, like milks, powdered butters, things like that, they bind it. Again, it's a fat. They have to bind it to something, and most of the time it's dextrose or maltodextrin.
Butter powder.
We used to use butter powder all the time. In fact, I still have a bunch of it, and I like it, but it doesn't say anywhere in there what it's bound to, so I don't use it anymore because I don't know what it's bound to, and it's got to be bound to something.
Like pixie sticks.
Yeah. Rhonda said, if you're eating right and you feel great, but low ketones, it could mean that you're utilizing them more efficiently, just like how they are low after exercising.
True.
Yeah. Sybil said, my sister and I were kids. We tried making cookies. They actually bounced.
Oh, wow.
We named them Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers.
Aww.
Then we threw them out and asked Mom to make us cookies.
How cute, though.
You should have seen my early recipes with Keto Chow.
Yes.
Everything bounced.
It was definitely a learning curve.
I can't even tell you how much Keto Chow I wasted making recipes.
What did you say? Adding more...
Double the baking powder.
Double the baking powder.
Cindy said, I tried a Bang Cherry Vanilla for a long road trip over Thanksgiving. It tasted great. It kept me alert for the hard drive. I find them in Walmart in Albany, New York. I can't find them in South Carolina. Go to
GNC.
GNC sells them, and if you do drink them, they usually have them buy one, get one 50% off on the cases. And once in a while, they have them like $1 a can.
Yeah.
And
They had them in Walmart.
Nav said anything with maltitol, maltodextrin, or dextrose affects my blood sugar, so I avoid those anything with those ingredients.
And that's what I love about the keto lifestyle. It is catered to whatever fits you. It's really individualized. It's not a case of like, well, if you can't eat this shake, if you can't eat this food, then you can't do keto.
Right.
Like, no, you can absolutely tailor everything to yourself.
Right. I won't eat anything with maltitol. Maltodextrin, it's usually going to depend on if it's DRM maltodextrin. If it's something like a pork rind, then I just feel like I really want that flavored pork rind. I usually will like have it once in a blue moon. Dextrose, I avoid pretty much at all costs, with the exception if I buy sausage. A lot of times sausages have dextrose in it, so it's going to be like 0 carb or 1 carb, but still have some in there. So if I'm having like sausage, I may have dextrose.
And different people take umbrage with different ingredients. Like for us, we've kind of gotten away from like canola oil and the sunflower oils and stuff like that, because it really affects our joints.
Yeah.
We get very inflamed with that particular oil. And some other people, maybe you don't have as big of a problem.
James says maybe the Joker and Mr. Rogers are the same person. I've never seen them together.
That is true. That is true. Can you imagine Mr. Rogers with green hair?
Renee said I used to drink Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper addict, but now I want the soda. I drink Waterloo watermelon.
Waterloo. I love Waterloo. And the watermelon flavor is probably my favorite also.
I got back into once in a while having a fountain soda from the gas station, and I'm getting away from that again. I don't know. Ever since going to Buffalo Wild Wings, I don't trust it.
I got away from it in solidarity with Joe, who was trying to kick a Diet Coke habit that I've never seen before.
My diet soda habit was ridiculous.
If you feel bad about yourself because you're still drinking diet soda, don't.
I did it for over 2 years, and my thing was always this is the only thing I have.
It was like me with coffee.
But as I the biggest reason I got rid of it was not even the aspartame. I mean, I know aspartame's a chemical, but it's the caramel coloring. Yeah. When I started doing research on what caramel coloring is and everything that's in it and how bad it could be, that's the biggest reason I kicked the diet soda for the most part. Once in a blue moon I'll have it. So I just buy a lot of Zevia.
The wall of Zevia.
Sherry said she just got a notification that her 2KK shirt shipped. It's my Christmas present from my husband that I ordered.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm so excited about wearing my new one tomorrow night. And if you guys don't know, tomorrow night we're going to be hanging the ornaments on our subscriber Christmas tree.
For My Boy says, I made it to your live. I never comment on any YouTube channels. I love you guys.
Well, thank you for commenting on ours. We love you. So yeah, now tomorrow night's live stream will be at 8 o'clock, not 5 o'clock.
Yes, so tomorrow, live stream's at 8 o'clock. We're going to be decorating the tree. Ooh. I need to run over to the post office to get some more packages. I know there's some more packages.
Yay!
You know, yesterday I was sitting and I kept going why does the camera keep losing focus? Uh-huh. And I was watching the live stream back, the replay, and it never lost focus. You know why I keep thinking that?
Why?
Because I'm not used to always wearing glasses and then turning to you. And with glasses, when you come out of the edge, you don't wear glasses, but the sides are out of focus. Aww. It's only when you look straight through them. But if I kind of turn like this and look like that, so every time I look at the screen, I'm out of focus.
So you're
out of focus.
Blind, not blind. Blind.
I have a bad stigmatism.
Sorry.
I just thought it was interesting.
That is interesting.
There was something else we were going to talk about, and I forgot what it was that we were going to bring up. Do you remember?
No, and here we are touting all the mental clarity.
I know, right?
Got to write these things down.
For My Boy says, does anybody have a desk treadmill? Our accountants have them. They go under the desk and you just stroll all day long.
Okay, now I could get by with that. I would enjoy that, honestly, because I do not like to sit still. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I move a lot because I just move a lot.
Oh my gosh, when she is on the phone, it is the most annoying thing. I'll be laying in bed and somebody will call and she gets up and just paces everywhere through the whole house. She paces. Does anybody else do that? Caleb does it too.
Yeah, I could get all my steps in. Am I the only person on here that walks while they talk on the phone? I love to walk and talk on the phone. I will also doodle if I'm not. Yes. If my legs can't leave, I will doodle like nobody's business.
September says her husband has a gym membership that he got and he has not gone once, but he refuses to cancel it.
That was my parents. Totally. They were like, we're lifetime members. I'm like, I have never seen you go. And they're like, yeah, but we're lifetime members.
Gail
it
said,
was the Elks Club.
Gail said she got divorced and her ex never cooked. If the Lord ever blesses her with another husband, he has to love to cook.
Aw, we are praying for good things. The Ruth blessing.
Let's see. Yikes at the smashed window store. Are we that far behind?
Yeah, probably.
Wow, guys, we are so sorry.
Sorry,
we're trying to get all the good comments.
I'm so sorry.
Renee said, I have a Nordic Trek treadmill and an elliptical in my house. I prefer to be outside, but I use my machines way more than I would going to a gym. I don't want to have to worry about people judging my workout look. That is true.
I could not stand the mirrors in a gym. I don't want to see myself getting sweaty. My form, I know, is not where it should be. But you know what? The advantage that we have that other states don't have is it doesn't snow here. So I can take a walk any time of year. But for some people, taking a walk in the middle of a blizzard, if you're in Minnesota or something, that's not possible. So you definitely need a gym.
Katie said she may go to a gym if they would install a privacy curtain like at a voting booth.
Yeah, same. I just don't like it. Isn't there some gyms that have made it so that you can't do that "Arrgh" when you like work out?
Yeah, Planet Fitness. Yeah, no grunting in Planet Fitness.
Well, sometimes I grunt when I stand up. Like, we're not going to avoid grunting.
Keto Heather said, I really want to make your Keto Chow chili recipe. Keto Chow, please put tomato Keto Chow on sale. I think it recently was, because that's why I bought a bunch of it.
They cycle through them. They
cycle through them. It goes by how much they have of something in stock.
It's salted caramel this week, I think.
Yep, salted caramel this week. Renee said, I feel like gyms are just places that people make useless donations. I used one a ton for the pool when training for Ironmans.
I can totally see using it for a pool and not having to have a pool.
Rhonda's asking about the Walden Farms product. It doesn't affect her. Walden Farms makes, like, they're all zero carb. It's just lots of chemicals and very chemically for me. I don't like the taste of them at all.
Yeah.
All I taste is chemicals.
You know what it was? Is I get a little suspect when they're like, there's nothing to see here. There's no calories. There's no ingredients. Like, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, we just got the best thing ever. A Keto Mom said Wawa is getting super creamer. The Margate location is getting it in a few weeks.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
you
excited.
need to go kiss that manager on the mouth.
Oh yeah. Well, they all know me there too. So
yeah.
They all know me in our Wawa. I've talked to the manager a lot. And then because I'm so specific, if I am going to get some kind of food there, so I'll go in there and I'll be like, I want a sub. Because, you know, with Wawa, every time you spend $50, you get a coupon for something. A lot of times it's like a free sub or something like that. So the coupons are never for the salads.
No.
So I always go in, I'm like, I order a sub, and then I go up to the girls and I ask her, like, hey, don't put it on bread, cut it up, put it in a big salad bowl.
They're always nice about that.
They're super nice about it. So every once in a while, like, we'll buy them lunch or something like that, just to say, hey, thanks.
Because we know it's extra.
Yeah.
We know we're asking for more.
We're a pain. I mean, the bottom line, we're a pain.
I mean, you've met us.
Jason said he uses the Walden Farms pancake syrup. He loves it.
Ooh, I haven't tried that. I've tried they're tasty, I think. They're salad dressings.
Miriam said she ordered 2 Krazy Keto shirts today.
Yay!
Chris, surprise, yours will be under the tree.
Aw, nice.
Chris, I found the coolest present for you. The coolest present for you.
Don't tell.
I'm not going to tell him.
He's the worst Christmas giver.
Katie said my ornaments are going to be late since they're headed back to Indiana, so I can try to address it correctly again. That's okay. You got to wait before Christmas.
Oh my goodness. And thank you so much. And yeah, we are going to hold off on like putting out like what's our 10 favorite until like later. It's not going to be
we're not going to do that tomorrow.
No.
Janice said Coke burns the acid off of battery terminals on your car, so what does it do to your insides?
Kind of true.
Exactly.
We've used it in different science projects with the kids. And then we would go right back to drinking it, which was a little bit odd because we would see the effects and the kids would be like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And
I just realized that Keto Mom is Becky.
Yeah.
It's another person adding like multiple accounts.
Hi.
I'm like, how does a Keto Mom know Margate?
You didn't know?
I forgot. Heather Road, so 7 p.m. Central. Yeah, 7 p.m. Central.
And what is that in Australia there?
I don't know. Ask Chris.
Smart pants.
Amity said, I hate food offered at a gym. It's like I'm on a health journey. Why is there a bowl of candy at the front desk?
Yes.
The better one is Planet Fitness. At least the one by us.
Trying to undermine
They were
me.
doing like bagel days, pizza days. I'm like, people, you know why they're doing that, right? Because every time you work out all week long, now you're going to go eat that and you have no progress. So you have to keep the membership.
It's very frustrating. You know what I think that they should do? If you're a gym that actually cares about people, say when you buy your gym membership, we give you a free shirt. And every time you go down a size because you're working out and you're trying hard and you're sticking with it, we'll give you a new shirt of a smaller size. You could trade in your shirt. Wouldn't that be good? Trade in your shirt.
Sherry said, Rachel, thanks to you, I can't get the Lolly adverb song out of my head.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
I drove my husband crazy singing it the other day.
I'm just a bill up on Capitol Hill. I know. I love Schoolhouse Rocks. I think that it should be mandatory for every kid to watch the Schoolhouse Rock series. Because they're awesome.
Ron said, welcome to Glasses Life. I've worn glasses since I was in kindergarten. I've worn glasses technically since my sophomore year of high school. I just don't like wearing glasses. And my prescription is like, I can see. I'm not Caleb where like, I can't tell are you looking at me or looking away from me. But it's really, I have astigmatism. So that's mostly what my prescription is correcting is the astigmatism. And then I'm old, so I can't read anymore. But when I'm driving and stuff, I just can't see like the road signs. Like, I know where they are, but like, the ones for the street.
Yeah.
So sometimes I can't.
Riding with you.
I can't read the street one of like what street you're coming up to until you get close to it. But I don't need to read that.
Don't you though?
What do I need to read? Like what street I'm on for? I know what street I'm on.
Really
And now,
unsafe.
now you have maps. Is that right? You have your Apple Maps, your Google Maps.
Can you even see the road?
Yes, I can see the road. I just said it's not that bad. So I just never liked wearing them, especially because they would fog up every time I go outside. But the contacts is what I would usually use for like officiating and stuff. And we just can't get it right now because again, the stigmatism wears it. So I'm going to wear my glasses a lot more. You'll still see me without them though.
Super thankful I don't have to wear glasses. I do not take it lightly that I don't have to wear glasses.
Chris said, clarification is they're live at 5 and at 8 tomorrow. What are you, insane?
Just an 8.
Just at 8 o'clock. I can't handle 2 of them. Can we even talk that? I guess we can talk that long.
I could talk from 5 till 8. Y'all know. I never shut up.
Ann says she always wanders around when she's on the phone.
Thank you. Thank you, Ann.
Cindy wants to know what brand is that bottle. I'm glad you asked. This is a stainless steel blender bottle. These things are awesome. They keep ice in them. Literally, in fact, the ice that's in this is from last night. I just keep refilling the water.
Oh my gracious.
Yeah, the ice from last night. This is actually Keto Savages. So, I'm thinking about ordering these for 2 Crazy Ketos.
Okay.
But my minimum order is 15.
All right. Just get 15.
I was going to get 15. 5 of them are for me.
Right.
No, I was thinking about getting them. They would be black. Up the side, it'll say 2 Crazy Ketos with the 2KK logo up here on the top.
Okay.
But I'm curious, is anybody interested in them? Because I'm going to be honest, they would not be cheap. They're not cheap to make. So the cost would be like $30 with shipping.
I would just get 15.
So I understand that because I can always order more. It's not a huge, it's only like a 20-cent discount to go from 15 to 30 to 50 or something like that.
Oh.
But I'm curious, is anybody interested in them? Because a lot of people don't want plastic. So it's a regular blender bottle, lifetime warranty and all that stuff, but it's stainless steel. The only thing that's plastic is the very lid.
Oh, the screw guy.
Well, this part.
Oh.
See? But this is all double wall stainless steel.
I like you can see in there and check on your thing. It's got little.
So anyway, so let us know. I mean, because I actually want them for me.
I know.
But again, they would not be cheap, and we always try to lower something and keep it as low as possible so that we don't lose any money, but also so that I don't want to be a company that's selling something for like $50, like just not us. So so let us know. I know somebody asked the other day. Renee said I died laughing on the treadmill video I posted on y'all's page.
Oh, awesome.
Nicole said I think I only pace on the phone. I can't sit still.
Awesome. Just like me.
Yeah. So Chris answered that's the insulated blender bottle. Rachel said she likes to clean the house while she's on the phone.
Oh, yes. I can get a lot done when I'm on the phone. Yes, because
Colleen said she likes to walk when she's on the phone. And she's a doodle queen.
Yes.
Rachel's fiance is a chef.
Ooh.
We need to get together.
Congratulations, girl. When is the wedding taking place?
Joe's friend says my husband's gym has pizza nights. Talk about creating demand for your own product. That's what I was talking about, yeah.
That's so crusty. Oh, get it crusty? Like pizza.
Heather said, Joe, I have the white Keto Savage bottle. Phil has the black one.
White guy.
I would only do the black right now and maybe the white if we ever did them again. If you order them from China, you can get them in like gold and stuff, but you have to. I think the minimum order was like, they have like 5 different colors if you let them ship them from China instead of making them here in the United States. But the minimum order was like 500.
Wow.
I can't order that.
500. Sell the house.
I think it would be more than that.
Serious.
Hungry Heath said, I'm about to pace while watching this just to annoy Shelly.
Yay!
JB says she hates mirrors at the gym.
Ugh. Why do they have that?
I'm going to scroll down a little bit. We're so far behind. A Keto Mom hates plastic. I don't allow the boys to use plastic cups anymore. Drives moms crazy. Yeah, I did order, I ordered our Berkeley so we can no longer use water bottles.
Is it Berkey?
Berkey.
Berkeley.
I ordered the Berkey. I'm excited about it. I got the 3.5 gallon one. It's instead of sitting on the counter though, I'm gonna make a stand. I'm gonna make a wood stand like as if it was a water dispenser. I'm gonna make a nice one. What are you looking at me like that
Well,
for?
I'm hoping that this is nice and not that you're tearing up the kitchen.
No, I'm just gonna make a wood stand. This isn't really nice. It's a big giant. You don't even know what they look like. It's a big giant stainless steel container. So.
Every day is a surprise.
So, but it came with a bunch of glass water bottles.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
that you can just fill them up, keep them in the refrigerator, and you don't have to.
Because I like my water cold.
Yeah.
Has to
and
be
this won't be cold. It's going to be always
cold.
sitting in a big container.
cold.
And it'll always be 76 degrees because that's the temperature we keep the house.
That's not cold.
Keto Chow said blender bottle is fantastic to work with, by the way. Yeah, the guy I've been talking to is awesome.
It's nice.
In fact, he sent me something. He's like, hey, do you want me to remove the blender bottle logo off the bottom like Savages did? Because he's like, I don't want to keep the blender bottle logo on our product for you because it interferes with your logo. I'm like, well, that's awesome.
Classy guy.
How many companies will do that?
Not many.
James says, how about doing a pre-order on the website? I wouldn't do that. I'm just
You don't think
curious.
so?
I don't need to. I don't want to do pre-order. You don't need to give me your money and wait for your stuff.
Oh my gosh,
I don't do
no.
that.
I thought you meant
I'll lay
like
out the money to
people
buy
saying
them. I'm
they-
just curious. Is there an interest in it?
Yeah, no.
It would take about. I think he told me 14 days.
We've done so many of those. What is it? Kickstarters, where you give them the money and then it's like 4 years later you get this wallet.
Rebecca said Hydro Flasks are just as much. I would be interested. Now it's not as insulated as a Hydro Flask, but it's close. I mean, I have a Hydro Flask for work, but
Those are fancy.
I have a knockoff Hydro Flask. I don't have the original one.
Flusk. It's a hydroflusk.
Rhonda said, does it keep things hot, cold for hours? Yes, it keeps them. I mean, now again, it's plastic top for if you're putting something hot in it, but it will keep it hot or cold. Delisa said she would love the stainless steel bottle. Rachel said she's getting married in a couple of years. We've been together for 4 years now.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
A Keto Mom China equals lead paint. Yeah, Keto Chow. Oh, Pat Diary, it needs to be cold before you put it in an insulated bottle. Yes, I have learned that the hard way. At least with our Hydro Flask, I used to put something in there and then put it in the refrigerator, but you closed it up and it never changed temperature
because
it's that
insulated.
good. Now, if you were to put this in like with the top off, it would get cold in the refrigerator. It's going to take a long time. But like if you're thinking about your Keto Chow or whatever.
I would totally do that though. You know I would do that. I would totally put it like warm in the bottle and put it in the refrigerator and then be upset that it didn't get cold.
It's insulated. Well, if it insulates in, it's going to insulate out.
Thank you guys for just preventing a future strike for me.
Katie said you're going to love your Berkey. Yeah, I've wanted one for a while. The sales were just really, really, really good for Christmas. And so I did reach out to them about possibly trying to get a coupon code if anybody is interested. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. So
Of course, we got the dented one, right? Like we got the scratch and dent one. You didn't?
no.
Oh Lord.
But I found a really good deal. They said they did a deal the day after Cyber Monday. It was like hidden on the website, like way deep hidden down. Like
on Walmart?
no. On their website. On their website. It was like hidden. It didn't show up when you went to their page, you couldn't find it. It wasn't there. And then like hidden down, like, I don't know where it showed up from, but it was like way down in clicks and stuff like that. I think it was like a Black Friday from either this year or the year before, but it was like $180 off. Leave it to me to find the deals.
I know it.
Ann says we're lucky to have good water right from our well.
Oh,
Not here in
nice.
South Florida.
Not here. We're going to probably have to change out our plumbing altogether under the house.
A friend of ours from church actually, we have a cast iron pipe that goes from the main to the house. And I know we need to change ours because that's why we don't have great water flow when people turn on multiple showers or something like that. Hers, they actually have to change the drains and they have to dig up underneath the house.
Yeah. Yeah, but the boys know to check first before they take a shower to see if mama is in the shower. Because, like, it's really bad when you're shampooing your hair and then all of a sudden no water.
Miriam said they have a reverse osmosis system and they love it.
Nice.
And I've looked into them. The problem is we don't have good water pressure. So that slows it down even more.
We'd have to handle that
like,
first.
Like I was talking to, who was I talking to the other day? Phil. I was talking to Phil and he told me what they have for their house. And it's a whole house unit, but that will lower your pressure a little bit. And we can't afford to lower our pressure any more than we already have.
When we go into buying the lottery ticket with September, though, we'll be independently wealthy and we'll be able to
change all our plumbing
change it all out.
Yeah.
Solved.
Yeah, so, but our water, like literally, this almost sounds disgusting, but if you open up the tap and put it in a glass, it looks like you peed in it. That's how yellow it is. Am I lying? It's
You're
like this
not,
yellow.
But should you say that?
Sometimes Rachel will fill up the bathtub and you'll be like, we're bathing in that?
Are we getting cleaner? Or less
you
clean?
don't see it when it's coming out of the shower, but when you fill up a white bathtub, you're like, wow, that water is not clean looking.
Yeah.
So, Keto Heather says they sell stainless steel stands for the Berkey system. We got the stainless steel spigot. Yeah, the one I got, they included the spigot. They included the stand for putting it on the counter. But I want one that I can put the stand on the floor and not take up my counter space because it won't fit underneath our cabinets. It's too tall to go underneath the cabinets. So what are you looking at me for?
Does Joe live through this installation? We shall see.
There's no installation. It's a big silver can.
Okay.
And you pour the water in the top.
All right.
That's all it is. And then there's a spigot on the bottom like a water cooler.
Okay.
So there's no installation.
We'll
And I can do any installation. September, it said if you got a Hydro Flask with your logo, that would be expensive. A Hydro Flask with our logo on it. You know who has got Hydro Flask with your logos? Keto Chow. I have one.
Ooh, nice. Yes.
They're awesome. Tony Damien says, watch tiny homes or school bus conversion all the time with all have the Berkey water filter.
Wow.
Keto Mom, Hydro Flasks are money. Yeah, and not only are they money, but the ones on Amazon that are knockoffs are just as good, and all the Hydro Flask lids fit them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Shelly said they stayed in an Airbnb that had a Berkey. That's a fancy Airbnb.
Fancy.
A lot of the RVers use Berkeys. That's interesting. They
well,
have a cool one that you can actually take with you.
Well, and then
like
no matter
this.
where you are or what the water's like, because even if the water is fine, it tastes different from place to place, doesn't it? I mean, you go. I mean, when I was in Washington D.C., it was like there was a flavor to the water, even if it was fine to drink.
Becky said, upstairs we have bad pressure. I wonder if you have the same thing. All the houses in the neighborhood have the same problem. I've talked to a couple of the plumbers that live in the neighborhood, and he gave me a price of what it will cost to change it out. It's just, I don't want to do it right now.
I know.
I could do it myself, except for the fact that I don't really know that much about working with cast iron. Like, I can do any kind of plumbing, but to convert, you're going to convert from cast iron to PVC. And I don't really feel like messing with that. Shelly says her son had a Berkey and he loves it. Net pea water. What did I miss?
Oh, Joe.
You never know what you're going to hear with us.
I'm so sorry.
Katie said, if I'm ever able to retire, I want to do a bus conversion and drive off into the sunset alone.
Oh, well, take us with you. Don't go totally alone. Like, can I go too?
Leia wants to know what made me decide to buy the water filter. We have a one right now that changes the pH that makes alkaline water. It does good. It's better than what we're drinking. But
Right.
I'm trying to drink a lot more water. And so is Rachel.
I am.
And it just doesn't, the water that comes out of the alkaline, we use it for our coffee. We're using it for, now we don't have to use it for our coffee. I've just got 3 filters running into the coffee maker. But we use it for all of our cooking and stuff like that. But if you're just trying to drink plain water, it still has a little bit of a taste because our water is that bad. I mean, it is really, really bad. So we just kind of resorted back to drinking a lot of plastic water bottles. And so I'm always buying whatever's at Costco. Like we bought all the ones when the storm was coming and just drank through them. We were like, oh, we'll save them. And then as soon as the storm was gone, we just drank through them.
Thank the Lord we didn't get it.
Number one, it's expensive. And number two, you're dealing with all those, estrogens and stuff from the plastic, especially because I'm putting them in the car and then, they're getting heated up. So to me, I'd rather spend a couple $100 on a really good water filter that's only, I mean, the cartridges last for like 6,000 gallons. It comes out to be like 2 cents a gallon.
Wow.
So.
And it's easier than hauling it back and forth from the store. We used to do that. We would get water and it was...
Yeah, we used to have one of those, what is it, that water cooler thing? And then we wouldn't buy the bottled water delivered to the house. We just took all the containers and would go fill it up with filtered water.
But talk about like the complaining from the children.
And even that was like 50 cents a gallon to have it refilled, just filtered water.
Yeah.
So, Rachel said, please vote for Joe's recipes. Thank you so much, Rachel. You were so awesome.
Oh my gracious, it's 6 o'clock.
It is 6 o'clock, so we need to get off because we are going to eat
some
some
meat.
Barbecue. And I am fasted. I haven't had anything all day.
I had a mint chocolate
I guess
keto
I guess I'm not fasted. I had cheese.
and some cheese. I've had a mint chocolate
I'm
today.
saving for barbecue. That's why I didn't have my keto chow today. I'm saving up for that barbecue. So.
I'm ready to eat some meat.
So we did everything, right? We did the giveaway for keto chow.
Yes.
So we have the giveaway for the Alterna Sweets.
So when this video is no longer live.
Yep, about 15 to 30 minutes.
Then go and
leave a comment on that.
Any comment will
If you're
do.
interested in Alterna Sweets, please use the link below. This way, Jared and Misty know that you found them through us.
Yeah. And let's sing the song before we
Sing the song
leave.
one more time.
On the 4th day of keto, 2 crazy ketos gave away Alterna Sweets sauces, Chris and Miriam's keto chow, perfect keto goodies, and a keto coach ketone meter.
Well, guys, make sure you guys join us for decorating the Christmas tree tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We are so excited to be able to do that, and we've got a couple of little surprises as well for things we've got. So
Yep.
we will see everybody tomorrow.
Have a great night. We love you.
Bye.